So the big question in the MCU at the moment is who will be a part of the new Avengers team to fight Kang. And in today's video, I will go over the characters that I think could make up the Avengers team. And a lot of the characters on this list and heroes are on this list most likely and probably won't be a part of the team. There are a few that I will mention and I will explain why they might not be a part of the team, but I will explain why they could be a part of the team as well. So if you do enjoy this video today, please like and subscribe and comment down below who you would like to see a part of the new Avengers team to fight Kang in Kang Dynasty. The Avengers to appear in Secret Invasion, as we know that's going to be a crossover event, and obviously the Avengers will probably see in Secret Wars. So yeah, tell me down below, or tell us down below who you would like to see a part of this new Avengers team, and let's just get straight into it. So the two characters that are together, and I'm going to say them together because, well, their movie's coming out literally next month, and that's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And the two that I think could be a part of this new Avengers team will be Ant-Man and obviously the Wasp. Now, I think Stature or Cassie Lang will probably be a part of the Young Avengers. I think that will probably set up the Young Avengers in that movie if Kate Bishop joins that movie, but I'll get into that later on in the video. But I think Ant-Man and the Wasp could be a part of the new Avengers team. Now, I think they could be a part of it, and I think it's most likely that they will be a part of it because, well, they've experienced Kang, and Kang is going to be the next big bad of the MCU. He's going to be a lot badder than Thanos, as we've seen. From just a trailer of Quantumania, we see that he's probably going to be much badder of a villain than Thanos. And I think Ant-Man and the Wasp would make that team very good with their knowledge on, the quantum realm. Also with time travel, I guess, with Ant-Man, who had the idea. I made a video in the not long ago about Ant-Man having a lot of knowledge on the time travel, I guess, and not really the multiverse, but also the quantum realm, as we're going to see in Quantumania. I think, obviously, now that he's actually fought hand on hand with Kang, Ant-Man has, so if he doesn't die and he does get out of the quantum realm, I think that's most likely going to be the way. I think he will be a part of the new Avengers team with Wasp. I don't like Wasp being a part of the new Avengers team. I like her as a character, but personally, I would rather her not be a part of the new Avengers team. But if she is, that'll be fine. I mean, I don't... all these characters I would love to see on the new Avengers team, bar one, and I'll get into that later, as obviously that explained in a video before. But Ant-Man is a character I think makes sense to be in the new Avengers team. If he gets out of the quantum realm in Quantumania, I think it would make sense if he was a part of the new Avengers team, obviously because of him fighting Kang. And if he comes back, then and Wasp, obviously, I think if they come back, that they can warn everyone about Kang, and they can obviously form a new Avengers team. We don't know how long time will pass on Earth whilst they're in the quantum realm, so it could literally be the start of Kang Dynasty when Ant-Man gets out. We don't know yet, but if he does get out and it's around the same time, then I think it makes sense for him to be a part of the new Avengers team, just because they have a lot of knowledge on the quantum realm and obviously experience in one of the worst variants of Kang, so I think it makes sense. The next two characters, or three characters actually, that I think would make sense for joining the Avengers that we've seen recently in the MCU in Multiverse of Madness is Doctor Strange, Wong, and America Chavez. Now, I think all three of them would make sense. What project haven't we seen Wong in yet? Like I said, this is one of the characters where I'm going to explain why he probably won't be a part of it. And I don't think Doctor Strange will be a part of it, and Wong for that matter. I don't think both of them will be a part of it just because they weren't really a part of the Avengers before. Their job is mainly to protect to protect the reality, our reality, and their job is, to not really be they're not really a part of the main Avengers team. They do join in Infinity War and Endgame, of course they do, because it's a big crossover, and they do help out. But Doctor Strange and Wong, they're not really Avengers. I guess they sort of are, but I think overall they're not going to be a part of the main Avengers team. I don't think that's sort of Doctor Strange and Wong's job. I don't think they're going to be that sort of character. And as we see in the post-credits scene Multiverse of Madness, it seems like Doctor Strange is going to be out of Earth. He's probably going to be in the Dark Dimension, trying to fix this incursion that he caused with Clea, which I can't wait to see. Wong is obviously going to be in a lot of projects after this. A Strange Academy has been circling and rumoured for not long now. Rumours have been around about that for not long ago, and I think it would make sense for that to happen. But I don't think I think it's most likely that Doctor Strange and Wong won't be a part of the main Avengers team, but they obviously will probably be a part of Secret Wars. I'm not too sure about Kang Dynasty, but they would definitely be in Secret Wars. Now, on to America Chavez. Now, I think it's a 50-50 chance for her to be a part of the main Avengers team or to be a part of the Young Avengers team. I'm more leaning towards Young Avengers just because she is young. She doesn't really understand her powers yet, which she is learning. I think we'll see a lot more of that in Strange Academy, if that does come out. But yeah, I think she is going to, either way, she'll play a big part in the future of the multiverse, which is why I'm saying 50-50, because she has powers that are important to the multiverse saga. She has powers where she can literally go into another reality, which we see in Multiverse of Madness. So I think it makes sense for her to be a part of the main Avengers team just because of her powers and abilities with the multiverse. But overall, I think it also makes sense for her to be a part of the Young Avengers just because she is, of course, young and she doesn't really understand her powers yet, and it'd be nice to see her part of the Young Avengers. But I think either way, she is destined to be a part of an Avengers team. Now, next on this list, I've got Sam Wilson's Captain America, and I think it's an obvious that he is going to be a part of the Avengers. You can't have the Avengers without Captain America, and I can't wait to see more of Sam Wilson's Captain America in the MCU in Captain America 4, New World Order. I can't wait to see him, whatever he'll be in, Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, whatever he's going to be in, I can't wait to see him because he has a lot of potential. I loved him in the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought he was an amazing character. His suit design is amazing. And like I said, you can't have the Avengers without Captain America. So maybe he'll lead it, maybe he won't, but he definitely will be a part of the Avengers. And I don't really have much more to say about that because I think it's pretty obvious that he will be a part of the Avengers. Next I've got on the list is Kate Bishop. Now, Kate Bishop is a character that is most likely going to be a part of the Young Avengers. She is sort of, person learning off Hawkeye. She has no superpowers, but she's also learning to be like Hawkeye, and I think it's cool to see that, and I think she will be in Kang Dynasty. I think she will definitely be in Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, but overall I think it's most likely that she'll be in Young Avengers first. I think there's rumoured that there'll be an Avengers project coming out before Kang Dynasty, which is probably going to be West Coast Avengers, which she is a part of in the comics with Hawkeye, Clint Barton. So I think that would be very cool to see her come back. I think it's rumoured that she will be in a post-credit scene in Quantumania setting up the Young Avengers, which will probably be with Cassie Lang, which I cannot wait to see. But yeah, overall, I think Kate Bishop will be a part of the Avengers, and she will definitely be in Kang Dynasty. It's just whether or not she'll be a part of the Young Avengers at first, or she'll actually be a part of the main Avengers. Now, with Hawkeye being sort of her mentor, I think it would make sense for him to help her be in the main Avengers team, of course, coming from West Coast Avengers, but we'll have to see and wait and see for the future. Now, next on this list, I've got She-Hulk. Now, this was one of the characters I was talking about that I hope doesn't join the main Avengers team. I mean, a video on the channel has recently come out about we ranked all MCU Phase 4 shows, and we did speak about She-Hulk, and I just don't enjoy She-Hulk. I didn't enjoy it, and I think a lot of fans can back me on that one, that a lot of fans did not enjoy She-Hulk. It's not a show that's very enjoyable. There's not a plot. I go into more detail, but we both go into more detail. Me and Thomas go into more detail about that on that video, so that should be on the channel already. If not, it will be out definitely after this video. But yeah, she's just a character that I don't really like. Her fourth wall breaks are over the top, and I really hope she doesn't do that in Kang Dynasty if she is a part of the new Avengers team, or if she's going to be in, apparently it's rumoured for her to be in the Captain America 4, so if she's in that, I really hope she doesn't do too much fourth wall breaks. I think there's good potential for that character there, but I just don't think her writing was good in that show. The finale was awful, but yeah, I just don't think her character's great. I mean, would it make sense for her to be a part of the Avengers team? I'm not too sure. Hulk is still in the MCU, but I don't think he'll probably be a part of the main Avengers team anymore. I think he's going to be off doing his own thing with his son Scar. But yeah, I just don't really want her a part of the Avengers team, to be totally honest. I think I've put her on this list just because I feel like she's a character that could be included in that list just because she's in Captain America 4. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I've got nothing more to say about She-Hulk. Next I've got on this list is probably pretty obvious, and it's Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Now, I think it's obvious and it's a given that Spider-Man is probably going to be a part of the new Avengers. I mean, he was a part of the main Avengers team, so I think it makes sense for him to be an Avenger in Kang Dynasty. I think in Secret Wars, I hope we see him get the symbiote, as we saw in No Way Home post-credit scene. We see the symbiote is on Earth. And yeah, Spider-Man is made for the Avengers, I feel, and he's definitely going to be in Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty, and I think Spider-Man 4 will come out before all of those projects. So I can't wait to see Spider-Man. I think it's a given, like Captain America. I think he's a must-to-have in the Avengers team. Now, the next two I have is the Marvels. I have Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. I think Miss Marvel, I'll talk about her first because I think Captain Marvel's another obvious one that's going to be a part of the Avengers team, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But Miss Marvel is one that I would say is probably more leaning towards Young Avengers, but then I would give her in the main Avengers team just because she has the bangles, which probably have an important role in the future of the multiverse saga. She's a character that is obviously a mutant as well, which was confirmed in the show. Her past has a lot to do with the multiverse. So yeah, I think her role in the future is important in the multiverse saga, which is why I'm leaning towards her being a part of the main Avengers team. But I'm also leaning towards the Young Avengers because obviously she's in the Young Avengers in the comics, like Kate Bishop and America Chavez. I think obviously they won't go off the comics in the MCU, but I think Miss Marvel is an intriguing character, and she could probably be a part of the main Avengers team just because of Captain Marvel, but also because she has a big role to play with the bangles and, well, if they are to do with the multiverse. I think, yeah, she has a big role to play in the multiverse saga just because of her character, and I think I love Miss Marvel. I think her character is very intriguing, and I can't wait to see where it goes in the Marvels film. And with Captain Marvel, I think it's an obvious that she's going to be a part of the Avengers team. I think, obviously, we see her in the post-credit scene of ShangChi. I think it's pretty obvious that she's probably going to be a part of the main Avengers team. She was with Hulk, so maybe that's saying something that maybe Hulk will be a part of it. But I also think Shang-Chi will be a part of the main Avengers team as well. I think the 10 rings are, it's indicating that it's looking towards the multiverse, that they have a bit of, they are calling out to someone, which might be Kang. And yeah, I think Shang-Chi is an awesome character. I think it makes sense for him to be a part of the new Avengers team as well. And I've seen a lot of people want him a part of the new Avengers as well. So I think it makes sense for him to be a part of the new Avengers just because, well, everyone loves Shang-Chi and everyone loves Captain Marvel as well. So it makes sense for both of them to be in it. And we've seen Captain Marvel in that post-credit scene, and I think she knows quite a lot about the cosmic side, so I wouldn't be surprised if she knows quite a bit about the multiverse as well. Not a lot, but I think she might know a bit. So yeah, that's why I have these three characters, including Shang-Chi, in the main Avengers team. And now, as the last one I have another one, but I don't think she will. I think Ironheart will most likely be a part of the Young Avengers, which I won't get into her being a part of the main Avengers team. But the last one I have is Black Panther, and I think it will be Shuri. You know, we see in the post-credit scene of Wakanda Forever, Black Panther's son, or T'Challa's son, but I don't think he's old enough yet to be a part of the main Avengers. And we've just been introduced to Shuri, Black Panther, so I really, really want to see her more. I think her character and her story in Wakanda Forever is absolutely amazing. I talk about it in MCU Phase 4 movie ranking, the video that's out, so go check that out. But yeah, I thought Wakanda Forever was an amazing movie, but like I said, I talk about that in that video. But Black Panther, Shuri, I'd love to see her more, and I think she's destined to be a part of the new Avengers, you know. I think her character's amazing. I think she will, you know, her fighting is good for a multiverse saga as well. I think it'll be something that's very important going forward in the future of the MCU, and I don't think she's been introduced just to be a part of this Black Panther franchise. I think she's been introduced for a bigger picture in the MCU, with Namor as well in that movie. But yeah, I think her character development in that movie was amazing, and I think she has a big future ahead, and I think she will be a part of the new Avengers team. So yeah, this was a few characters I have on this list who I think could be a part of the new Avengers. Tell me who I missed down below and who you would like to see appear in the new Avengers. Of course, there's going to be more than just 6 Avengers, but I think that's why I've put more than 6 on this list. But, you know, I think that there will be a main Avengers team, and then there will be others included, like there was in Infinity War and Endgame. There was Doctor Strange, Wong, and all those characters that were included, like AntMan, and all the other characters we saw. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video today, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.